exist in our country. And the problem that I'm talking about is employee engagement. What's great is that restaurants offer the opportunity to provide a great case study on employee engagement because we literally have to be engaged as restaurant staffs in order to succeed. But before we get into all of the elements of what makes restaurants great case studies for employee engagement, it's really important that we all understand a couple of factors about restaurants. First, if you're trying to get rich, please find another profession. All right? Restaurants on general generate about 6% profit margin. That means I fight tooth and nail for 6 cents on the dollar. The second thing that we all need to know about restaurants is it's really hard work. And I mean, anybody you've talked to who says to you that they work in restaurants, most people's first reaction, oof, long hours. Yeah, it is long hours, all on our feet, often in hot environments. You know what else it is? It's really high pressure. And I'm not talking that Gordon Ramsay shouting and screaming and throwing pans pressure. I mean, literally, you could have Mother Teresa or Gandhi in the kitchen, and it's still high pressure. And you know why it's high pressure? It really trickles down to about 3 things that make restaurants really high pressure environments. The first one is that we're dealing with a perishable product, our raw food. The second thing is the life cycle of that product generally occurs all in one day. And what I mean is, in the morning we receive our food, then we spend all day prepping and working on it, and then at night we serve it. And that leads to the third thing that makes restaurants really high pressure. Most of you are all trying to dine at exactly the same hour every single night. So, what do small profit margins and high pressure have to do with employee engagement? Everything. They have everything to do with employee engagement. You see, because restaurants have such slim profit margins, it's a lot more difficult for us to offer high salaries and a lot of the other traditional extrinsic motivators that a lot of other industries are able to offer. So instead, what we need to do is we need to find alternative ways to add value to this high-pressure workplace. So, if we don't find ways to do that, what happens in restaurants is we fail, right? Take, for example, a cook who's not engaged. What happens? They might overcook or burn the food, making it not tasty, or worse yet, inedible. What happens when a waiter's not engaged in their job? You get bad service, making you not want to return to the restaurant, or worse yet, give an unfavorable review. Now, with so many restaurants that are doing it exactly right, and are giving great food, and they're giving great service, the places that don't fail, and they fail quickly, there's a reason the statistic exists, and it's true that 9 out of 10 restaurants fail in the first year.
That's true.
Right? Now, all of this is true beyond just restaurants. Employee engagement is a problem that exists beyond restaurants. Both Gallup and McKinsey have been conducting surveys on employee engagement since 2000. The results of their studies are mind-blowing. Sadly, only 3 out of 10 people working in this country are actively engaged in their jobs. 5 out of 10 are disengaged at work, and the last 2 are defined as actively disengaged at work. This is crazy. I mean, you need to know more about this. They surveyed over 25 million people in nearly 200 countries in almost 70 languages. This is not like just some theory that somebody on the internet came up. This is hard statistics. This is a fact. We have a problem with employee engagement, right? So at our restaurants, we do a lot of things to really foster and try to enrich and enliven an environment of employee engagement. And I believe that a lot of the practices that we do can be applied across other
CSX 168.